welcome to Technofundo. This is Yogi with an exciting new video. In today's video, I'm going to tell you guys 5 secret camera techniques that you can use to make your videos great and technically sound. So without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Number 5, picture setting. When you guys record your videos, make sure that your picture setting is set to either flat or neutral picture setting so that you can have more control on the post-editing aspects like color control, contrast and brightness control, sharpness control, curves and levels. If your picture setting is not set to flat or neutral, then your camera will itself calculate different aspects of your video and you might not have enough control on your post-editing aspects of the video. So the secret here guys is set your picture setting to neutral or a flat profile picture. Number 4 is white balance. I'm sure most of you guys do not even take a look at the white balance setting when you start recording your videos. It is highly recommended that you check your white balance and set it appropriately so that you can get a good color tone on your videos. For example, if you're shooting indoors, the shadow white balance might give you good results. I also highly recommend that you do not set your white balance to auto white balance. If you set your white balance to auto white balance, your camera is going to constantly change your white balance or the color tone depending upon the light in your scene. So it is highly recommended that you set your white balance to an appropriate preset or a manual white balance. So the secret here guys is to correctly set your white balance. Number 3 is focal length for mid shots. Most of the YouTubers shoot mid shots like the one I'm shooting right now. For shooting mid shots, it is highly recommended that you shoot at focal lengths of either 50mm, 70mm or more. A focal length of 18mm is highly not recommended because that's going to give you a prominent lens distortion. In this kind of distortion, you can see the center part of the frame bulging a bit and the rest of the frame is tapering towards the end. You can also use a 35mm focal length for shooting mid shots like this, but it is highly recommended that you use either 50mm or more for shooting such shots. Number 2 is shutter speed. Most of the YouTubers use a DSLR camera to shoot their videos. It is important for us to understand that the shutter speed should be set to an appropriate value in order to avoid a rolling shutter problem. So the secret here guys is to set your shutter speed at a value double than your frames per second value of the video. For example, if you're shooting a video at 25 frames per second, it is highly recommended that your shutter speed should be set to 50. If you're shooting a video at 30 frames per second, your shutter speed should be set to 60. For some cameras like the Canon 70D, the camera will automatically set the desired default shutter speed when you switch it on to a video mode. But sometimes it is possible that the setting is not correct. Make sure before you start recording, your shutter speed is set to the correct value. For some other cameras like the Nikon D7000, you have to manually set your shutter speed. Make sure that your shutter speed is set to double the value of the frames per second value of the video. Finally, the most important secret guys is camera level. By camera level, I mean the position and the height at which the camera is placed while shooting your videos. So while shooting still frames, it is highly recommended that you set your camera at a height equal to eye level so that you can get a pleasing frame and you can connect well with the audience. To give you guys an example of this, I have shot 2 clips. In the left clip, you can see the camera was positioned below the eye level, and in the right one, the camera was positioned above the eye level. So you can see the results are not very pleasing, and it is highly recommended that your camera is always positioned at the eye level. So that was all for today's video. I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it as much as I did. Please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more such amazing videos. Also, if you guys have not seen my previous video, I highly recommend that you go and check it out because I talk about 5 most important things to make a great quality YouTube video. So that was all for now. I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, goodbye and adios.